So I've had the Note Air 3C for well over 2 months now, and I've written down all the things I could think of when I started using the device, all of the features that I liked, everything I didn't like. So I just kind of take notes like that with every device I get. And it just so happens that all of the notes, well, about 90% of the notes, happen to be negative about the Note Air 3C. I really didn't anticipate that until I went to go do the video, and I was like, okay, this is all negative stuff. Like, what am I going to do with this? So I did it anyway, and it just seemed like 2 videos of hate against the Note Air 3C. And then in the comments, everyone was like, oh, I love the Note Air 3C. I like the orange. People really like the orange, amazingly. So I asked the question in the last video, what do you guys like specifically about the Note Air 3C? Just the device. So I got a lot of feedback from that. Thank you guys, I really appreciate that. But a lot of people gave some Note Air 3C specific feedback, and those are the things I want to share with everyone today, just to highlight those things that are good specifically about the Note Air 3C. So without any further ado, this is the Note Air 3C, the love video. How's it going, everyone? Roger here, Rants About Tech. If you're new here, welcome. Go and hit the subscribe button for me so you're not new anymore. And to the crew, you guys go and hit that like button for your boy. So like I said in the intro, this is the Note Air 3C, the love video. We're going to shower the Note Air 3C with some love today, point out all the good things that's specific to that device, and let's get started. All right, so the first thing we have here is the Fingerprint Reader. It's one of those things that's not specific to this particular device. So if you look at all the thin and light devices, we're talking about the Note series devices, the Go series devices. We're talking about the non-color variant of the Note devices. So this is one of those unique features that's not on every Boox device, because security is not one of those things that you have to worry about. You just kind of tap it and it works really well. I wouldn't say it's the fastest. I'm not sure how secure it is, but it definitely adds a layer of security that you don't really have to think about, but you do have to think about on the other devices that don't have this. So I would say that this is one of those things that you would be looking for a Note Air 3C specifically for, because all the devices don't have it. All right, so moving on to the next thing we have, and these things aren't in any particular order or any particular favor. So I just kind of wrote them down as I saw them, and we're just kind of going over them. So like I said, the next thing we have here is the case. I didn't opt for the case when I got the device. It wasn't one of those things that I normally think about, cases for devices, because I don't know, I just never consider those things unless it's something that I know I'm going to be traveling a lot with and traveling by itself and handling outside of the bag that I'm going to be carrying it in. In those circumstances, yeah, I definitely want a case, but these bigger devices, I don't see myself doing that with. The smaller devices, maybe. But I do appreciate the case that's for the Note Air 3C and the Note Air 3 and its origami inspired shaping. It just can fold and transform into a few different shapes, and I really do like that. Multifunctional things are right up my alley, and the shapes that it conforms to and the positions that it puts the tablet in, the orientations that you can put it in because of the folding origami inspired case, they're really useful too. So standing the case up, whether the case is holding the tablet in landscape mode, and like I said, holding up in portrait mode, and I think it can do something else, maybe different angles or whatever. I do appreciate the case that comes with this, and that case is not for any other device other than the Note Air 3 and the Note Air 3C. So there you go. Another good thing about the Note Air 3C. The next thing on the list is going to be the orange color and the orange stripes. Now, I did not expect people to like this orange like they do. I really did not expect that. I just assumed people would, I don't know, be indifferent to it. But I'm going to put the poll up here just so you can see the stats. And it looks like about 70% to 30% of people liked or bought the Note Air 3C because of the orange color and stripes on it. So who knew that would be a thing? Like, I guess you guys knew, but thanks for putting me on. I guess if 70% of the people who responded And I'm going to correlate that to maybe being about 70%, at least more than half of my audience probably likes the orange color on the Note Air 3C. And I've been blasting it for a week. You know, just do what you got to do. Like I said, I have no problem with orange. Don't get me wrong. So to the orange people out there, I have no problem with that. My problem was with how they implemented it. So, but listen, I'm gonna cool it on there because I don't want to offend my audience. Like, there's hills I'm willing to die on. This is not one of them. So I'm willing to give up this battle right here for you guys. But just know, I'm gonna say it one more time for the history books. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh yeah, and one more thing about that orange and the antenna on the back. I know that this is an antenna. I know. I think I even mentioned I thought it was a cellular antenna at first, but I knew that it was antenna. Everyone's like, oh, bro, it's an antenna that's on the back. And I'm like, I knew that it was an antenna. I just did not know that it was like a Bluetooth or a Wi-Fi antenna. I've never seen it implemented like that. Usually it's just a bar. You just usually see a strip like this on a device. You usually don't get a whole, I don't know, thing about it, but they did it, and I should have known. So, but just so we know and we're clear, Roderick knew that it was an antenna. I just didn't know that they would do it that way, and it threw me off. And so I got confused. It's Boox's fault, not mine. All right. Move on. All right, so next we have something that I would consider the best thing about this device up until the 10.3, but still, it could be best for you, which would be the writing feel. So the first thing I'm going to say about the writing feel is that it's very distinct. I would say the screen on this is still good despite the Go 10.3 having a better feel for my personal preference. The feel on this is still good. You can use it with plastic, you can use it with ceramic, you can use it with harder nibs than that, and it's still good for this particular screen. Whereas some other devices like the Remarkable 2, for my personal taste, I do not like the way the harder nibs feel on the Remarkable 2. I like the way the plastic nibs feel on the Remarkable 2, and I like the way felt feels on the Remarkable 2, the harder felt. But I don't like the way harder nibs like ceramic and titanium feel on the Remarkable 2's screen. But I do like them on the screen that's on the Note Air 3C. So it's good for a lot of different textures in my opinion. And if you like a slightly slipperier screen for whatever reason, if you're using felt and you want something slipperier because it feels better, I think the Note Air 3C's screen is slightly slipperier than the Go 10.3. If you're going to be using felt, I think that might be something to consider if you're looking for the best writing feel for you, because they are slightly different. And behind the Go 10.3, to me, out of the harder surfaces, the Note Air 3C has the best writing feel, bar none. And if you want a really nice writing surface and color in a 10.3 tablet, this is going to be your only option. There is no other color option in the Boox lineup that has this type of writing feel on it. So yeah, a very good reason to look at the Note Air 3C if you need both of those things. Okay, so this device doesn't have a camera bump. So there's nothing on the back to hinder it from sitting solely flat on whatever surface you're trying to sit it on. And that is a big plus in my opinion. So when you go to write, you don't get that rocking feeling that you get when there's something behind, like a camera bump. That was brought up a lot in the comments, where people were saying that that was a plus for them when picking the Note Air 3C for a color device. If you go to the Tab Ultra C or Ultra C Pro, or just the Tab Ultra period, they all have cameras on them, and there is a camera bump that slightly makes the device teeter a little bit when you sit it on a flat surface. The case does fix that problem, but if you're someone who doesn't like cases like me, then that would definitely be an issue. So another reason that you definitely would want to pick up the Note Air 3C if you need color, BSR, and you don't want rocking on your device. This is probably going to be it for you. Just a quick side note, a lot of these things are dependent on you needing color and BSR. because that's the defining factor of this device, and one of those themes and commonalities that I'm noticing throughout a lot of the comments that were left is that those two things come into play a lot when you talk about a feature for the Note Air 3C and how it is differentiated from the rest of the Boox lineup. You have to be looking for those two things and something else almost. But let's go on with the list. Next, we have SD card reader. So this device does have an SD card reader, and there are other devices in the Boox lineup that have SD card readers as well. But the Go 10.3 doesn't have an SD card reader, and the Tab Mini C doesn't have an SD card reader, which is two devices I would say would be competing for your attention when you look at this device. So you can kind of cross those out if you need an SD card reader, which basically only leaves the Tab Ultra line of devices and some other devices I think that are like more like e-readers. Now we get to BSR itself. And a lot of people brought up BSR because the Boox Go 10.3 doesn't have BSR and the Note Air 3 doesn't have BSR. And there are certain other devices that don't have BSR, so that pretty much leaves you with the Tab Ultra series of devices. And if you want a writing surface and you want BSR, then this is literally going to be your only choice right here, which would be the Note Air 3C. So it's not really software features that are putting this thing in a good light. It's really the limitations of the other devices that kind of make this unique, and it sits in a unique spot in the Boox lineup. But let's go on to the last thing we have, which is basically its ability to be a all-in-one Boox device when you consider it amongst the other Boox devices you could be getting that may or may not be better. Let's take a look. So one of the things I've overlooked in this whole rant about the Note Air 3C is something that I thought about when I was doing my own research into whether I wanted to buy it or not. So someone in the comments brought to my attention that the Note Air 3C is probably the only all-in-one device in the Boox lineup. Let me explain. So what's the best writing device in the Boox lineup right now? To me, it would be the Boox Go 10.3. What's the best note-taking device in the lineup right now? Again, to me, it would be the Go 10.3. If you said to me, what's the best color device in the Boox lineup with BSR, I would probably say the Tab Ultra series of devices. And in a perfect world where price doesn't matter and anyone can just grab any device, if you were just getting exactly what you needed, I would probably say I want the best that they have to offer. And if I'm getting a note taker, I want the best note taker they offer, the Go 10.3. And if I want a multimedia device and I want the best that they have to offer with color and the BSR, then I'm probably going to be going for a Tab Ultra series of tablet from Boox. Now, that's two different devices, and I really could say, hey, what if I want the best e-reader they have that has color and that can do all of these other things, like get all these other kinds of e-publications? Like, then you'd probably be looking at one of their e-readers. Now, that's 3 devices. But for someone who's only going to buy one device and they needed to do all of those things, the Note Air 3C is probably going to be your only choice. It's the only device that does it all, albeit a little slower, maybe not as much color pop as other devices, and maybe it doesn't have the best writing feel according to me, and maybe it doesn't have the best OS on it either. But it's a device that would fit in nicely in any niche that you really have. It won't be the best, but it'll certainly work for most of what anyone has to do with eInk. All right, everybody. That's going to be my video for the day. I hope you all felt the love I showed for the Note Air 3C. I thank everyone who left comments in the comment section of my hate videos, and I'm glad no one took offense to those. You know, I do this just because I love the devices, and if I don't like something, I'm going to say it in hopes that it gets better, and in hopes that you, my audience, know about these things, because, you know, I'd be remiss to not bring these up, good or bad. So that's how I feel about it. All right, thanks for watching. Hit the like button for me. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. I got a lot of good videos coming, so you won't want to miss it. And until next time, take care.